On the morning of September 15, 1963, the streets of Birmingham, Alabama were filled with both tension and hope. It was Youth Day at the 16th Baptist Church, a place that had become the center for the Civil Rights Movement. Inside the church basement, 5 little girls were getting ready for church, laughing, fixing their hair, and getting ready for service. Their names were Addie Mae Collins, Denise McNair, Cynthia Wesley, Carol Robertson, and Sarah Rudolph. At 10:22 a.m., a bomb planted by white supremacists exploded beneath the church steps. The blast ripped through the basement. In seconds, 4 little girls were killed. The 5th little girl lived. That survivor was Sarah Collins Rudolph. Sarah was hit with over 20 pieces of shrapnel. She lost her right eye. Pieces of glass and metal remained in her body for years. While the world mourned the 4 little girls whose names would be etched in history books, Sarah woke up in the hospital bed forever changed, alive but carrying the weight of an imaginable loss. She had lost her sister, Addie Mae Collins, in the explosion. And yet for decades, many people never knew her name. She became known only as the 5th little girl, the one who lived, the one people forgot to mention. Sarah grew up with pain in her body and grief in her heart. The scars were not just physical. She carried survivor's guilt, the heavy question of why did I live and my sister didn't? For a long time, she stayed quiet. The world spoke about the 4 angels, but rarely about the living witness who could still tell
I was looking at
what
the
happened.
door, waiting for our class to start, and I seen the girls come in, Cynthia, Wesley, Denise McNair, and Carol. So they came into
the other girls who were killed that morning.
He came into the lounge and went on back to the other side where the stalls were. And they came out together. Denise was in front, and she stopped where Addie was. Addie was standing by the window, and I was on the other side of her by the sink. And when she stopped, she asked Addie to tie the sash on her dress. And when Addie reached out to tie it, we stood there looking, but we didn't get a chance to see her tie it, because that's when the bomb went off.
Justice was slow, painfully slow. It took decades before the men responsible were finally brought to trial. One by one, long after the damage was done, they were convicted. Sarah lived long enough to see accountability, but no sentence could ever restore what was stolen that day. In time, Sarah found her voice. She began to speak publicly, telling her story, not with hatred, but with truth. She reminded people that terrorism did not only steal 4 lives, it shattered families, futures, and bodies. She spoke for her sister, she spoke for the 4 girls, and she spoke for herself. She made it clear she was not just a survivor, she was a witness. Sarah Collins Rudolph never asked to be a part of history. History crashed into her childhood and took her innocence. Yet she carried herself with strength, dignity, and grace. She became living proof that even when evil tries to erase a generation, some still rise to testify. Today, when people speak of the bombing, the names of the 4 little girls are rightly honored. But now, more voices are finally saying her name too, Sarah Collins Rudolph. Not just the 5th girl, not just the survivor, but a woman whose life stands as a reminder that history doesn't always end at a grave. It sometimes walks forward, scarred, but still standing.